Here's my post-match review. Barcelona 3, Atletico Madrid 1. Finally, the first big game this season that Barcelona win. This is a fucking statement performance. 4 points at the top of the league. Sure, we have a game over Madrid, Real Madrid, that is. But still, fucking massive, massive game that we needed to fucking win to show that we can play at this level again. Very, very high fucking level, dude. And from the first minute, you could tell that this was a different team, bro. We were pressing a lot better. I think Rafinha, obviously, he brought that kind of fucking intensity, dude. That is very much needed. That's been needed from this team for a while now. Pedri fucking played incredibly. First half, we go down, ball over the top, and then Baena finishes it beautifully. There wasn't any offside. I know that people are gonna put a lot of blame on the trap and whatnot, but I don't think there was. I don't think you can blame the offside trap today, dude. Sure, we conceded one goal, but we didn't give up many good chances. They weren't getting in behind a lot until the last few minutes, where obviously naturally the game is gonna get a bit more. They're gonna put more pressure because they're losing, and that's obviously gonna happen. But for the whole game, we didn't give them much. Marin and Kubarsi were on top of it the whole time. Balde and Kunde weren't letting up either. So yeah, they go up 1-0. Minutes later. Beautiful ball by Pedri through to Rafinha. Goes around all block, finishes it beautifully, bro. I'm gonna talk about all the performances one by one when I talk about the player ratings, bro. But Rafinha played so fucking good today, man. And dude, just the pressure, bro. Atleti couldn't get out of their half, and you could tell that they were taking pointers from Chelsea and Madrid, and they were pressing us very high, trying to force mistakes and shit. But Chelsea and PSG, they were trying to play like them, trying to force us to make mistakes. They thought that they could get the advantage there, but we were able to deal with it very well. Eric Garcia played an amazing game as well in the midfield. I was a bit worried because we have played him there before against Chelsea. You guys remember? And he didn't play too good, but today he fucking bossed out, nigga. And I think Flick was like, bro, you're not the most technical on this team. Just do what you can to work hard and win balls and just play simple. And that's exactly what he did, bro. He played fucking perfectly. I'll get more into depth on him. So yeah, game's going well. Game's going well. We get a penalty, clear and obvious penalty in the box. Danny Olmo gets that shit. I don't know what the fuck the defender's doing there. Then Lewandowski fucking skies it. I said on the stream like 5 minutes before, like just before the penalty, that Rafinha should be taking it. He's on fire and he always scores against these big teams. But no, Lewandowski took it. He skied it once again. Another big penalty missed by Lewandowski this season. And ultimately, he just didn't have a big game. Then we get into the second half, and it's more of the same, dude. We're dominating, we're getting chances. And then Lewandowski kind of flicks it to Olmo, shoots it across goal, and beautiful finish by Olmo's left foot. I don't like Olmo too much, but he played very, very fucking good today. Didn't play very, very good, but it was a beautiful finish, and we needed that to win. Then, as he was falling over, he fucking hurt his shoulder. He had to come out. Might have another injury problem there. And then minutes later, like 10 to 15 minutes later, Pedri got hurt. He had to come off, and then Rafinha came off because, he's still not at 100%. So we were there with a few kids with, like, Dro and Casado and players that aren't playing at their highest level, Christensen. So we were just kind of trying to hold on for the last few minutes, Hansi Flick not being as stubborn as he usually is. And we were able to hold on. Then Ferran Torres came on. Balde crosses it. Rashford played great today. Rashford plays... No, it actually was a lucky bounce, I think, for Balde. He tried to pass it to Rashford. It went back to him. Crossed it. And then Ferran took a touch, finished it, and killed the game off. Beautiful game. Ferran Torres was shushing the fucking crowd. Deserved, bro. We were talking a lot of shit, dude, saying this guy's not up to the level. Great finish by him there. And yeah, dude, just very, very happy, dude. This is the first game the whole season where I think we've showed what we can do against one of the bigger teams. But yeah, dude, and Atleti, very good signs today. Atleti were pressing very high, but Barca were able to deal with it pretty fucking easily. We were not letting them get out of their half. Alvarez was not able to get onto the ball. And we were just overwhelming them in the middle, bro. Garcia, Pedri, and Olmo knew the situation, bro. They played perfectly. All right, let's go into player ratings. Joan Garcia, perfect on the ball. He's not really able to make that save on the one-on-one. But yeah, not much of note for him, but he did what he had to do. 8 out of 10 for Joan Garcia. Center back, Gerard Martin, man. I am surprised. I don't like Gerard Martin. I genuinely think he's the worst player to play for this club, at least on a technical level. But you know what, man? Not bad. You know, he made a dangerous tackle in the first half that a lot of people think could have been a red card. He got the ball, but who was running through? I think it was Simeone was running through. Martin is too fucking slow, so he had to tackle him. Yellow card. But besides that, dude, I think he was perfect. Was good in the build up. Was safe with the ball, and defensively he was great, dude. Not getting turned, not getting spinned, not getting bullied physically like he usually does. Great game by Gerard Martin. Very, very proud of this nigga. 8 out of 10 for Martin. Kubarsi, I have a lot to say about Kubarsi. I usually shout on him a lot, but perfect game as well. I really don't have anything to say bad about Kubarsi, dude. Unbelievable game. Was not getting spinned by anybody. Was playing good defensively. Both Martin and Kubarsi were on the same wavelength as to understanding when to do the high line and where they had to be. They were not getting balls played over them like usual. It wasn't like balls over the top and they were just letting it happen the whole time. 9 out of 10 for Kubarsi. Great game for him. Alejandro Balde, amazing game. 10 out of 10. In my opinion, a 10 out of 10 game from him. Was bullying Simeone on the left side. They couldn't do shit when it came to Balde. He was fucking bossing it up. Going forward, he was amazing as well. He was having good intuition as well. He was being smart to read plays before they happened. That's how he won the ball up front a few times, when just reading Atletico and reading what they would do before they did it, and he would intercept them. Great game from Balde. 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Koundé, great game. He's still not at his best completely, but he's getting there, bro. And he played great, and everybody played great today. So there's not really much to say about Koundé. 8 out of 10. Eric Garcia honestly surprised me today. I after the Chelsea game, I wasn't expecting him to play the way that he did. It's clear that he has a different way, not a very Barca player way of playing holding mid. He's very butcherish. He's very defensive minded, and he's very simple when he gets the ball. He's not super creative, but it works, bro. And it worked beautifully today with Pedri and Olmo. And I think it's a great I think it's a great combination of things. Olmo getting a little bit more forward than Pedri being the more creative player coming out the back, just trying to release pressure off us when we have the ball in our own half. And then Eric Garcia just playing simple balls and making sure aggressively we're on the same level as the other team, dude. Amazing game by Eric Garcia. 10 out of 10. One of the best players on the pitch. Pedri, 10 out of 10 as well. Actually, you know what? Garcia gets a 9 out of 10, bro. 9 out of 10, but damn near perfect game. Pedri, 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Great ball to Rafinha, and just, dude, he's so fucking special, man. People will act like he's not like a generational player. They'll say that Bellingham's on the same level. Nobody's at this guy's level, bro. When he's at his best, he is a different kind of player, bro. He is next level. He is a 10 out of 10. He is a generational player, and he will be one of the best of all time when it's all said and done. The Barca fans can fucking feel it. When he came off and the injury happened, I damn near cried. The Barca fans were chanting, Pedri, Pedri, Pedri. They appreciate what he does. They understand. Barca fans are very smart to the game. They know what's good. They know what's not. And, yeah, they appreciate him for what he is, bro. Beautiful game, beautiful ball through to Rafinha for that first goal. I think another ball for the second goal as well. And yeah, dude, perfect game from him. 10 out of 10. Olmo, I think his decision making is still not the best, but he was dangerous. Won a penalty, got a goal. He's very efficient, so it is where it is. I'll take it, I guess. 8 out of 10 for Olmo. Lamine on the right, dude. For Lamine today, bro, there were flashes, bro. There were moments, but I don't know, dude. It just wasn't enough, in my opinion. He could have been a bit more efficient, and I think he just still there's still just a confidence thing. There's a mentality thing, I think, still there. He can play better, bro. 7 out of 10 for Lamine. Rafinha, unbelievable game. First game back as a start. No, second game back as a starter, I think. Yeah, second game back as a starter. Only like 70 minutes again, because they don't want to risk him too much. Came off at the same time as Pedri, and you can just tell the difference when he plays, bro. He's so aggressive. He's so just there and motivated and just he is a Barcelona player, bro. He never gives up. He gives the most beautiful goal to go around Oblak and finish it like that. unbelievable player. He demands more out of the rest of his teammates. He is a standard setter, and that's the biggest compliment I think I can give him, dude. He is a standard setter player, and everybody has to get to his standards if we want to win, bro. Amazing game by Rafinha. In my opinion, the three best players today were Rafinha, Pedri, and Eric Garcia by far, and Balde. Yeah, dude, 10 out of 10 for Rafinha. Great game by him. Lewandowski, dude, just can't seem to quite find his footing, bro. He's not getting the ball as much, and I think he's just not making the right decisions a lot of the time. Again, on the penalty as well, he's fucking skied it. He needs to be doing better there. Um, yeah, he just needs to be playing better, bro. That's simple. 6 out of 10 for Lewandowski. Not a good game from him. Now let's get into the subs. Ferran Torres obviously scored a fucking banger. Played as a striker. I mean, what else do you want from him, bro? He's been getting a lot of abuse, a lot of shit from Barca fans over the past few weeks, over the past week, honestly. But yeah, good finish by him. What else is there to say? 8 out of 10. He's proving us wrong, and we want him to prove us wrong. We want him to do well, bro. He's a Barca player. We want him to play well. So and he fucking shushed the crowd. That was funny as fuck. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for Ferran. Rashford came on, was working hard defensively, was dangerous going forward as well. He played fucking well. Yeah, dude, good game from Rashford. 7 out of 10 in my actually 8 out of 10. I think he was very important those last few minutes. Dro came on, didn't have the biggest impact because we were playing a lot more defensively. But when he got on the ball, he was good. He was efficient enough. He didn't look out of place, which is the most important part when you're a player that young and you're playing at that high of a level. It's just most important to not look out of place, and he doesn't look out of place at all. He doesn't stand out, not yet, but he did his thing. He didn't bring the quality down. So 7 out of 10 for Dro, good game. Christensen came on and was just basically there to make sure Atleti don't score a goal. Flick has completely lost any type of trust in in Christensen. But you know it is what it is. 6 out of 10 for Christensen. Then who else? Casado came in, was just a typical like last 10 minute performance. He just had to hold on to the ball, not lose it, not look dumb. So he did his job. 7 out of 10 for Casado, decent. Who else? I think that's it. Rashford, Ferran, Lewandowski, no, Casado, Christensen. I'm pretty sure that is everybody, bro. And if I don't remember, then it's just not that important. Yeah. All right. Yeah, good game from Barca today. Very, very happy, dude. First big game of the season. You could say we've lost every big game so far. But at the end of the day, we're 4 points ahead. Madrid have a lot of pressure tomorrow against Bilbao. They'll have a lot of pressure to win that game. They have to win it. They've been slipping up recently. So we'll see, man. Big, important game for Madrid tomorrow. I'll definitely be live for that. And the season, and it's getting better, bro. It's getting better. Our best players are coming back, dude. And I'm very, very excited for this last half season push, bro. We'll see how Barca is able to react from this game, because hopefully this helps our mentality a lot, because it's been mentally a very draining past week. You saw Flick damn near crying on the bench. Araujo is literally out for a few weeks with depression. I'm not even trolling. He actually has a mental break right now. It's literally official. You can check Twitter. The club stated it themselves. So did Hansi Flick. So yeah, this is very good mentally for the club, mentally for the players, mentally for the fans, because it's not been the best few months. But yeah, very, very good win today, bro. Very, very proud of these players, man. See you guys tomorrow.